Classicos he's played in. Well, they've got two players there. Benzema goes crashing.
Well, at least that's not a clash of heads.
Yeah.
Just looking at the follow-up there, Dembele comes onto it. He almost loses his bearings there, Courtois.
He's been a big threat, hasn't he, Dembele, right the way through the match. If Xavi can keep him in that kind of form, get that kind of tune from him he's been a big threat, hasn't he, for the rest of the season, and preferably get him on a deal that makes sense for everybody. That would be a major plus for Barcelona going forward.
Certainly looks comfortable on that left-hand side. He's a right-footed player in the main.
Painful one for Karim Benzema.
Well, he's vitally important to them. Looks as if he's going to be okay. This is the counter-attack again. Just leaving themselves so exposed at the back. This is where they just step over the ball at this point, and I wondered if the chance had gone, but comes onto it really well there, just tucks it away almost nonchalantly.
Once again, Dembele. Lucas Vázquez does well to stop the cross going in. But you wouldn't put it past Barcelona to fight back again.
Well, another corner. Are they going to pick up now from this situation?
And Lucas Vázquez is there on the near post. And Real Madrid will believe that maybe there's a fourth goal for them on a counter. They might well be right about that too, because Barcelona are certainly having to roll the dice.
You could argue, I know they're not great from marking, but they're almost more dangerous, at their most dangerous, when they're defending a corner, because on that breakaway they look lethal at times, Real Madrid.
Pedri battling away, the young man who comes from Tenerife. Unlucky if you ran against him, played against him on the beach on a holiday there. Give me the ball, he says, and does, and feeds it wide for Ansu Fati. 20 forward again, not the most accurate ball in this time from Ansu Fati. We're told ahead of the game was a little more ahead in his recovery than Pedri was. So we were wondering whether Pedri might even not get any minutes here and they'd maybe wait a few more days. But no, put him on at half-time. He's done well too. It's good to see him back, really is. Terrific young player.
Well, we saw in the summer how important he was to Spain, the distances he was covering, number of touches he has of the ball. You want him back involved as soon as possible.
Another chance here, it's Benzema. He's got Vinicius up there with him. That was a vital interception. Mendy, and Barcelona can break here if they're quick. Abdi leading the break. And dispossessed rather too easily from Barcelona's point of view. Real Madrid had a really, really promising situation and couldn't make it count for once that time. Half-time in extra time. 3-2 to Real Madrid.
Thanks very much to Ian and Martin. It's advantage then to Real Madrid in extra time. They lead Barcelona 3-2 in El Clasico thanks to Fede Valverde's goal. Owen, they found themselves 4-2 Real Madrid, and it was a big moment for Valverde.
Yeah, I mean, they've been so dangerous and so direct on the counter-attack, and it was just... Look, Barca have really pressed and tried to get a goal, but the quality of the players in possession, the link-up play, Kroos and then Casemiro, brilliant there. And the space down this left-hand side. Alba's been in midfield, they're up the pitch all the time. But this cutback from Rodrigo is fantastic. The dummy from Vinicius Jr. and the finish from Valverde, absolutely brilliant. I mean, top class, everything.
They're queuing up there, but Valverde, you watch the beginning of that clip, he's the one who actually touches the ball on the edge of his own box, and they make the movement all the way through the pitch up to the end, and he's the one who finishes it off. And I mean, what a player to bring on, Valverde, fantastic footballer, all-rounder, can play numerous positions. And he's managed his team well today, I think, Ancelotti. He's gone for experience at the beginning and brought on players to inject a little bit of energy and pace, Rodrigo, Valverde, and they both come up trumps with 2 substitutions, and the assist and the goal.
The way Barcelona have played in that first half of extra time, do you think they can come back again?
Well, to be fair, Pedri has been fantastic. He's been the architect the second half. Obviously, Luis Enrique will be delighted. He's back fit, watching him play, getting on the ball, linking it up. Look, they've had some good opportunities, Barcelona in that second half, but so have Real Madrid as well. So the lads will be tired, but there still feels like there's another goal. There for someone.
There's a lot of pluses for this Barcelona team.
Yeah.
I was really interested to see how these young players would play in this type of environment against the league leaders and the team that's potentially going to win this Spanish league. And I thought they've acquitted themselves really, really well today.
Yeah, signs of brighter things to come for the rest of the season. They are, though, 3-2 down in this Super Cup semi-final. Let's rejoin our commentary team for the second half of extra time. It's back to Martin and Ian.
Yeah, thanks, Lindsay. Second half coming up between the team with 34 Spanish league titles, Real Madrid, and Barcelona with 26.
Not many then.
Yeah, just the 60 between them. La Liga started in
incredible
the Primera Division in 1929, so it's getting on for a century old, but those two clubs, as you will know, have dominated it, though Atletico Madrid have been fighting hard and won the title last year. They're not going to win it this time. Been a bit in and out, really, frankly. Valverde, who got that vital goal here, was sent off against Atletico Madrid in the 2020 version of the Supercopa, as the Spaniards call it.
Does that step over from Vinicius count as an assist, Ian?
Don't think
Should
so.
do, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's, don't get me on that subject. Oh, Pedri's attempted pass was cut out, and it's tame in the end from Casemiro. I'm not quite sure what he had in mind. Maybe it was a Glenn Hoddle type chip. Didn't pull it off anyway.
I'm not sure that's in his locker.
No. Not in many people's locker, to be honest. Depay. See the idea there? Abdi breaking in behind. Mendy had gone down.
It's a ball that they like to play, Barcelona, inside the fullback with the wide player running onto it.
Courtois' throw is perfect for Lucas Vazquez. Valverde to Kroos, to Vinicius, to Kroos, to Vinicius again. Benzema now. He's scored, he's hit the post. He's looked a threat again. What a season he's having. And at the age of 34 as well.
I think Real Madrid just trying to game manage this now, keep the ball, take the sting out of Barcelona.
Vinicius Jr.'s down with a bit of cramp by the look of things. It's Ansu Fati. Not quite sure why the crowd are booing. Maybe they think the game should be stopped. There's no way it should be stopped. Pedri, it's only cramp.
Well, they had a physio on each leg, having a massage there at half time, so didn't work.
It's a poor ball by Araujo's come out to Abdi though. Dancing through, good shot from him, and what was that? Less than a foot wide, I fancy.
Well, he really works the opening really well, comes onto that right foot. Abdi just gets too much on it.
I think they like Abdi. He's lost the ball a few times, but he's obviously been told by Xabi, take people on. He's got the license to do that. He did it there, and for the first time he worked, and it nearly produced an equalising goal.
I think it's just decision making, and with all young players, it's just that consistency, getting it right. The onboard navigation system, finding the right route, the right timing. He certainly nearly caught the keeper out there.
Vinicius Junior moving a little bit gingerly after his attack of cramp, and he's so valuable now, as you said, Martin. He has a physio for each leg.
Well, he just put the brakes on there, and then suddenly the cramp came. Arm comes up. I've just about had enough here. He's been replaced.
Eduardo Camavinga, the youngster signed from Rennes. Real Madrid say they scouted him for 3 years. And here's another young player, Jutgla, who probably will play wide on the left. He's come from nowhere to play in the last month or so, and he's scored a few goals as well. And they're hoping he can get one here. Ferran Jutgla, who was in Espanyol's second team, then 15 games in Barcelona's second team, and 4 goals this season. Elevated to the first team, scored against Elche in the league, against Linares in the Copa del Rey, and against Boca Juniors in a friendly match. He's out there now. You're allowed an extra substitute because there's extra time. So it really is all change from what we started with.
Gone straight down the middle there, Ian, just to add a little bit of energy.
Kroos moving the ball quickly and efficiently. Real Madrid to Benzema. Kroos trying to find a way through, but there was no way. Quite liked Kroos's quote when he said, I want to stay and finish my career with Real Madrid. We don't need to have any poker play here. We all know each other very well and respect each other, and I think that is the relationship. Here's Depay. Cut back to Ansu Fati, goes down in the box. The referee says play on. He's let most things go. Let the game go. Kroos was fouled. Free kick, Real.
He just takes a dive there, Fati.
To be careful though, Lucas Vazquez. It's okay, wasn't it? But
just still about got away. He's got to make his tackles. Got to be brave enough to make them there.
9 minutes or so to do something about it, Barcelona. Otherwise they're on the plane home, and Real Madrid will be going into the final. Camavinga has only just come on.
Araujo there, he's gone right onto the ball. Look, just makes a back for him. He knows what he's doing. That's dangerous. Just a little nudge.
Always been something of a hot property. Camavinga grew up in a refugee camp in Angola. Was born there anyway, and young star for Rennes. And now he's at Real Madrid, mostly on the bench, though he did score on his debut earlier in the season against Real Sociedad. Benzema, once not able to bring it under control.
No, but his movement again is terrific, pulling off the shoulder.
It's not just that though, it's his consistency as well. He's scoring nearly every game.
Well, he just looks as if he's purring around the pitch, even now here in extra time. Very economical with his movement.
Put away by Casemiro. Pedri. He really can see a pass, can't he? Pedri.
He wants to play the ball forward. That's the most intriguing thing about him. He wants to make things happen. How can I win the game? How can I play a winning pass for my team? Just didn't come off there.
Madrid on course for a 5th successive win over their bitter rivals. Unless it's Piqué to bring it out of defence. Never far away from the headlines, is he, Piqué, for one reason or another. Dembele to spread the play. Fati to keep it in. Pedri to try to design something, not this time.
It's not on that ball. Again, young player, maybe overcomplicating things, but he's been out for some time. Got to give them time. He's got to give these youngsters time to find their way.
Next game is in the next round of the Copa del Rey against Athletic Club, away from home for Barcelona. If they could pick up a trophy like this one, or the Copa del Rey this season, and make the top 4, they might, in a transition year, see that as okay. Very much is a transition year for them. Dembele. Pedri wide. Alba, good ball. Depay. Put under pressure by Lucas Vázquez, who did enough.
Yeah, they just did enough is the right word.
Some pass, wasn't it, to Benzema. 3 against 2. Camavinga. It's a poor ball, really. Lost a lot of Rodrigo, way too much in truth. Benzema again.
Just an awful ball there, wasn't it, from Camavinga? The chance has gone.
They had a really good chance there to get the 4th, and Camavinga has another opportunity now, and Araujo makes sure he goes no further.
Well, I think he took the wrong option once more, where he should have gone inside there. He had a little square pass to Benzema for a tap-in.
Really entertaining football match they're being put on here in the semi-finals of the Spanish Super Cup. Pedri, Busquets, Dembele. Nico did his best, asked him a lot, really.
Yeah, just a bit too much on it from Dembele. He was hoping he was going to do something special there.
Like a collision there. Depay is